This is also Sweet Spot. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on! John, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here?
Oh, you're coming along with me for a Sweet Spot?
Of course I am, Austin.
All right, well, we're going to Craft Coffee and Donuts.
Oh, it's leaving. Where are we going?
Where did you come from?
I've been sitting here the whole time.
Who's this, John?
That's Josh. What do you mean?
Josh?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Josh.
All my fans are waiting for me. Let's go!
You heard the man.
All right, let's go. How did you guys get in my car?
Ninja.
A little bit. Oh, okay. All right. So what do we have here? What's the most popular flavor?
Probably the ones that are not here because we already sold out of those.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. All right.
I mean, we sell a lot of chocolate frosted with sprinkles. Of course, you know,
Okay.
kids love that one.
Do you know what you want?
Yeah. You're the host though, you go first, clearly.
So I was telling them we have mostly yeast raised donuts left. This chocolate cake, old fashioned is the only one we have. It's more of a cake style. So.
Okay.
So you said the peanut butter one was sold out?
Yeah,
Okay.
like we have I have the vegan chocolate peanut butter. But then we usually have like a cookie butter donut. That's got biscuit cookies ground up, and then we got so that's a peanut butter jelly donut. So we try to mix it up. You know,
Raspberry
every
cheesecake,
couple of weeks.
chocolate chip cheesecake, and something else.
Yeah.
We have a bacon jalapeno
What's
cream
this?
cheese.
Well, what's the maple chai?
So it's maple, like maple syrup flavor, and then chai syrup flavor. So it's like a spicy kind of mapley flavor, and then it has graham cracker, brown sugar, and pecans on top.
Oh, okay. So you guys like specialize in kind of like gourmet donuts, you know? Like,
Yeah, we try to make.
you don't
I mean,
really
we
see-
have a few crowd pleasers, but we try to make stuff that's a little bit more unique and
Yeah.
not that you would find other places.
Like the bacon jalapeno?
Yeah, the bacon jalapeno one is really
Or
popular.
the fig and goat cheese.
Yeah.
It has a rosemary streusel on it.
All right, guys. What are your first impressions?
I think they look stupendous. They're very well presented.
Yeah.
They look well made with tender love and care.
I mean, I like the trays. I like how they're served like this. I mean, presentation is key. I like how they're good sized. I mean, they had a lot of unique flavors, and I can't wait to dig in.
Obviously, I've never been to a gourmet donut place, but other donuts that you get nowadays, like they keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and these are still like, these bring me back. They kind of remind me of like when I used to get at Dunkin' Donuts, let's say as a kid, you used to get big donuts, and it's like you used to feel like your money was actually worth it, but now it's like they're so small, but these are still, you know, classic sized.
And they're still fairly cheap, right? I mean,
This, yeah, I think this one was only $2.79, and this was the most expensive one.
no, the fig. I think the fig one was. It was about $4 almost.
Oh wow, really?
But
Probably
fig,
because of the
fig
cheese.
jam and goat cheese.
Yeah.
So
Well, then 2 waters and then the coffee.
This one was
Yeah.
only like $2.09, I think, or $2.07. This one was $2.79, I think. So pretty solid price. I wouldn't say that $3 almost for a donut's that bad, especially when they're this big nowadays. Like I was saying, bigger the better.
I just want to point out we're not going to Dunkin' Donuts for a Sweet Spot, so this is only unique places.
All right, I'm leaving. The last time I'll be on the show.
What if they enjoy other people's food?
Wait, it's not spicy.
Which this one had walnuts. Wait, it was walnut chai, right? Yeah.
Got him.
Hey Austin, you wanna try some of this chocolate donut?
Oh, just chocolate donut?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know I'm always down for chocolate.
Oh, by the way, there is a little bit of cayenne pepper in the chocolate though, so it might be a little bit spicy.
I mean, it can't be that spicy. It's just chocolate. Oh, look how it's soft. Like it's, I'm okay. I'm okay.
He's not okay. What'd you think of the spicy donut there, Austin? Tongue still all tingly?
I mean, no, not anymore. I mean,
After 3 water bottles, I would hope so.
that's a little exaggeration. It wasn't that spicy. I mean, you can watch the clip. It wasn't that spicy.
1, 2.
Okay. Anyway.
Math teacher, you should trust me.
Anyway, what did you think of your donut? What did you got the cookies and cream?
Yeah, my main donut was the cookie and cream. I probably had about like 80% of it. I mean, because we sharing is caring. You know, teach your kids that. But the whipped cream was awesome. It was very smooth. The Oreos on top. You know, cookie and cream donut obviously has Oreos. It was very good. The chocolate, very sharp. Actually felt like, it felt really rich. I felt like I was eating a gourmet donut. Surprisingly, actually, is my second favorite donut out of these that I had. What was that donut that you had again?
That was the maple chai. That's what I had, and what that was. And so the frosting was maple extract and chai syrup, and on top was the pecans, graham crackers, and the brown sugar. That was on top of that.
How'd you feel about that one?
I thought it was interesting. I mean, I never had it before, so that's why I wanted to try it. So you could taste like the maple, that maple flavor, and then the brown sugar and the graham crackers on it. That really added like a nice touch to it, and then also pecans. I mean, I never really had anything with pecans on it. It tasted well with all the brown sugar. I really liked that part of that, and it hit my sweet spot.
Yeah, I have to agree. I feel like I've had maple donuts before from like regular, like Jewel Osco and like stuff like that, and I feel like obviously this is supposed to be a more gourmet place, and it definitely turned out like that, significantly creamier. I think the graham crackers actually made it significantly better than any other maple donut, and I feel like the graham crackers were awesome on that donut.
Now, could you say it hit something of yours?
It hit my heart and my sweet spot. Alright, let's stop there. I will say, like, even though I thought it was still good, the sprinkle one was probably my least favorite out of all of them. It's clearly the simplest one. I thought compared to all the other ones, it was the driest donut, but I think it's only dry because the first donut I had was a cookie and cream one, so it had like a bunch of whipped cream and stuff on it, and the chocolate galore compared to the sprinkle one. But, the sprinkle one is a very classic donut, just a little bit of chocolate, a lot of sprinkles. Very good, but just overall, compared to the other ones, it was dry. Still was pretty decent, but I'd say if I had to pick one that was clearly the weak link, it was the sprinkle one.
Now, John, you had the fig and goat cheese donut. What were your thoughts on that?
Oh my god, it was amazing. So, have you had fig Newtons before?
I can't say I have, John.
You've never had a fig Newton? Not even when you were a kid? If you've ever had a fig Newton, and you know what fig tastes like, it's delicious. It's sweet, and it's got that nice, there's like little bits of seeds in there to give it a little crunch, and it's really good and really sweet. The goat cheese added a little bit of creaminess to the donut, which, is always good, and it made it savory, You don't really think of a donut as savory, but it was a sweet and savory combination. And there was like a little bit of a glaze on top that was really delicious and added a lot of flavor to it. And the donut, when we first picked it up, it almost looked like a bagel on the inside, wouldn't you say so?
Yeah.
It had that
I remember you showing me.
Kind of had that consistency and like kind of flakiness of a bagel, but then you bite into it and it's just super soft and super chewy. And it was just a whole experience, and I thought, honestly, it was my favorite donut. And as Josh said, you know, you come to this place and you look at all their donuts, and it's a gourmet experience. You can sit down with your friends, hang out for a couple hours, eat some donuts. If you're into coffee, drink some coffee, and just have a really good time. It's a great atmosphere. You know, people have been coming in and out the whole time we've been here, and clearly it's a popular place. You know, that when we got here, what's the first thing they told us? You asked about popular donuts. What did they tell you?
They were all sold out.
What does that tell you? That means that people come here and they sell. It's a great place. Austin, you know, before we got here, you mentioned something. You mentioned that there's a way to actually order online. Is that true?
Well, yes, before I got here, I was emailing one of the employees that work here. She said to order ahead, or what you can do, you can order ahead and put the donuts that are most popular. If you think they're going to sell out, you can actually have them order it. You got to give them a couple hour notice though, but they'll actually make the donuts for you and then put them aside so they don't sell them.
That's pretty cool. So then, you know, if you know you want one of the popular flavors, you can always get that donut and have it ready for you. So when you get here, it's guaranteed that you're going to get the donut you want, right?
Yeah. So if you just go to the link below in the description, you can just click on that, and they can have your order. You can order your donuts ahead of time. I thought that was pretty unique. Not a lot of places do that.
Very true.
That's going to wrap it up for this episode of Austin Sweet Spots. Please make sure to subscribe to us on Facebook, YouTube, and follow us on Twitter. We'll see you next time.
Use that mouse, click that thumbs up, baby.